Welcome back to No Good Rolls, Just Good Roleplaying. I am your DM, Kurt, and we've got our players here. And our players are also playing NPC characters. We're in Bryn Shander. We're kind of on day 2 in Bryn Shander, and all heck is breaking loose. There's been some kind of commotion down at the southeast gate, and it turns out a troop of frost giants has come to lay siege to Bryn Shander. A lot of our NPC characters are already there at the gate trying to negotiate the giants to stay out, and it is not going well. Our adventurers are making their way down the main arteries of Bryn Shander to go find out what's happening. They know something's wrong, but you're not quite certain of what it is. When we had left off, I had gotten some initiatives from everybody. Not that initiative was necessarily needed, but it's going to get ugly before it gets pretty. So, my NPCs who are at the southeast gate. Who is it?
Southeast gate?
Maybe I'll go around and I'll get everybody just to say who you're playing again.
Southwest.
Annika?
I am playing Ogric Brightham, who is a shield dwarf.
Samber?
I've got Duvessa Shane, who's the young speaker of the town.
Ginny?
Sir Beric Nyleth.
Jasper?
I have Markham Southwell, the sheriff of Bryn Shander, a brawny, likable man of few words. Nothing is more important to him than protecting Icewind Dale.
Ren, who are you playing?
I am playing Valdora, a homeless waif.
And Tova, who are you playing?
So
I'm playing Sirac of Suzail.
Now, when the Giants came, they asked for somebody in specific. And it's in my book, but I'm going to get you to remind me.
It is our artist Simber that they're looking for, and apparently he is my father.
So, at the south gate, you have two giants smashing in unison into these giant 15-foot tall doors. And the doors are flexing horrifyingly. You can hear the pine log that's bracing them. It kind of goes across the doors like this. You can hear it splintering as the doors flex inward each time the giants slam into it. The town speaker has pleaded with the frost giant, who appears to be in the lead, for more time. He does not.
Doesn't seem to be reacting to that.
He is not reacting.
Damn it, Markham! Go ahead! Get somebody to brace those gates!
troops, everyone, start barricading those gates with anything you can. Grab the kitchens, grab the toilets, grab the wagons. Place everything you can in front of those doors to try and support them. And if you don't already have one, get your weapons.
So about half of the soldiers up here start making their way down the different ladders, and you can see them. They're moving. They're just grabbing any kind of wagons, anything they can to put in front of these doors.
Archers, open fire on the giants.
And at this point, we are going to move into initiative. So the top of the order, Tova. What are you and Sirik doing? Sorry, Sirik.
Well,
Sirik.
Sirac is just prepping, just in case anybody takes any injuries, prepping to pull them out of harm's way. Just moseying about, trying to be helpful as possibly can, because there is the guards there.
And Sirik he's been working at the temple, kind of as a healer, so
Yeah,
this is
he's
something he's
kind of
trained
setting
for.
that up, like just prepping, just in case to be helpful.
What about Tova?
Tova is making his way to the gate to see what all the commotion is about.
Okay.
Quietly herding all the rest of the party ahead of him.
Tying Ginny for last place.
Annika, what are you doing?
So Annika herself is booking it straight towards where she hears the commotion. She's like doing the superhero run as fast as she can. She's probably not keeping up with Samber because he's definitely probably faster than her.
He's pretty quick.
Yeah, he's pretty quick. For a dead.
He might move faster than you, but he goes
Way later.
last. The word I'm looking for is last.
That's the one.
Algrek is also working at the gate. She's piling as much stuff as she is. She's looking for a spot in the beam to see if she can like brace it with something, with another beam or anything like that.
Are you on the top of the walls, or did you go down?
I went down towards the bottom to like. She's more of a melee fighter, so she's got her warhammer strapped to her back, ready to go.
Okay. Well, you can. There's some, because the stables are right there. There's lots of carts that have been used to haul hay in, and you can push those in front of the door quite easily.
Okay. So we're hauling all this stuff in front of the doors.
Jasper.
So we were starting in the Kelvin's Comfort then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you
And how far is that from there to the gate? How-
probably made it almost the entire way before combat started.
Okay.
2 rounds at most before.
So I see all the Jasper sees all the people barricading the gates, and he's used to pulling carts, so he's grabbed a cart on his way and is pulling that towards the gate. As he gets to the gate, he can see as the gate opens that there's 2 giants on the other side.
Well, it isn't open yet.
No, but as it's
As it
like
rocks
creaking, you can
Yeah.
see through the crack of the gate as it does the almost open. Can see a giant through there. So he casts Dissonant Whisper on one of the giants just at the gate.
What's the range on your spell?
60 feet.
Okay.
Wisdom of 14.
They pass. Well, it's just the one target, right? It's not a group.
It's just a one. Yeah.
With what I rolled, I passed, and then if he had his wisdom save on there, I really passed. So he will not run in fear, but I think he still takes damage.
Nope.
That's
It's
all.
only on the fail save.
No, he should take half damage.
Nope.
Not this one.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. It does. Yeah.
If he
further down.
fails, he does the
Hey.
fear.
And so that is 46.
I mean, if you don't want to hurt me,
Yeah,
I am a peace-loving giant.
yeah. Sure.
I'd love a piece of this
15
town.
damage. 15 damage. So 7.
7.
Markham, meanwhile, up on the palisades.
The walls.
Sure. Markham, meanwhile, he yells at all the archers and everyone, take aim at the leader. Do not worry about the ones at the gate. If we can take down the leader, quite often giants will fall. How far out are they, I guess, before he yells that? Because if they're too far, no archer's going to hit them. But
They're right there.
okay.
2 of them are banging on the door.
Yeah, but I mean the other ones. The one that
the
was
one
yelling
on
at
the-
us for...
It's maybe 50, 60 feet
Okay.
back.
So yeah, he's going to take aim at...
There are 9 more that have encircled around the city.
we're going to take aim at the one that was yelling at us, so...
Okay.
That seems to be kind of the leadery. And he will.
Do you want us to draw out the...
Okay. 23.
23 will hit.
Oh no, not 23. That's my plus 6. Yeah, 19. Okay, and he does 1d10 plus 1. Do I have a d10? Yes, I do. 6, 7 damage, piercing.
Okay. All the other, there's a few other archers that are able to fire as well. So, the giant that's been yelling gets pelted with different arrows, some bounce off of its various pieces of armor and frosty clothing. Others pierce into its bluish skin. Ginny.
Ginny's just booking her as fast as her poor little legs can take her. If she's able to get within range, she'd like to start climbing the walls to be able to use a crossbow at some point.
Next turn you'll be able to get a range. You're still... It was quite a ways. It's like quite a run from the center of town to the edge of town.
So, using an action to dash then.
Fair enough?
Beric, I'm assuming, is a little further ahead.
Yes, you both kind of started in the same place, so he's probably a little further ahead doing the same thing, I imagine, right?
Yes.
Everybody's just sprinting to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's so excited to give me their character sheets.
You can role play
13 is my turn. The after getting peppered with crossbow bolts, the guy who seems to be in charge pulls a big. It looks like a mammoth tusk that's been whittled into a horn and blows into it, and it just like a low bellow. Well, you'd expect to hear this in the Alps, blowing through one of those big horns, and then everybody can breathe better.
Through all those holes in their chests.
Yeah.
The holes in the buildings around you, as the nine giants that have surrounded town start hurling boulders through the air. And nothing in particular, they just know they need to go over the wall into the town. None of the buildings around where you are, but you can hear the impacts and people screaming as 9 deep thuds and crashes echo through the walls of the city. And you can hear people crying and screaming and running. A couple landed kind of close to where you are, and you can see plumes of dust erupt from the strike spots. The 2 that are banging against the door are going to continue doing that. You get advantage because you're dead. The door continues to flex, yet holds. Yeah, no pressure. That was 13. Randy, you go on an 8.
Okie dokie. And I'm about halfway, probably.
This round and next round, and then you'll be there. If you're just flat out running.
Oh, I should move. They moved.
I'm gonna wait until I can get up higher to be able to see anything, because everything is just so tall.
So you're like gonna try to climb a building, or gonna run
no,
up there
I'm gonna
towards the walls?
towards the walls.
Okay.
But I'm still ringing the bell.
As you run.
I'm gonna give you inspiration here. You bell ringer.
Because no one's ringing the bell.
What is Belladora?
Do any rocks or boulders come in towards the middle of the city, or they're just more or less on the outskirts all around?
It's all over the place. I'll roll to see how close they're getting to you. None have been really close. There's been
But we
3
can know
that
that-
you've been able to see plumes of smoke erupt.
I think she's gonna go and check at where one of them. Does she notice where one of them drops?
Yeah, well, she knows the town very well, so she can make her way, just by judging from where the plumes are, she can make her way towards the closest
I think
one.
she's gonna go over there to see if anyone needs assistance.
So she runs in that direction. ducking through the different side streets and comes upon it looks like it might have been a multi-person dwelling, like 2 or 3 families may have been living in this house, and part of the roof is collapsed in and there's dust coming up out, and there's some young children outside screaming for mom. And that's where her turn, because it took a while to run up.
Yeah.
Samber.
Yeah, so Samber's kind of taking this in as he's pelting down. He's getting pretty close. He's going to take a hard detour to that livery. That's what he's doing. He needs a few supplies.
Sir John.
Because it's right beside the entrance, it's
Yep.
still going to take this turn and next
Yep.
turn to get there. How about the speaker of the town?
This Duvessa is, who the hell is Artist Samber? Or Artist Simber?
Roll a knowledge history.
Sure. That is not something she has. So 5. 8.
Who
Yeah.
is he?
Like she's trying to flag down people and, get information because she has nothing to work with. They're not listening to her.
I'm waiting to see if you grab Ogric by the lapels, like, who is Iris Simber? So now it's
So that's...
just kind of panicking a little bit.
Well, she's up. She's trying to get information because she can't talk to the giants. They're not listening without... unless she knows something else. So, yeah.
Well, you're up. Oh, no, you went down. You're right beside her. Did you want to try rolling to see if you know?
Markham?
Yeah.
Nope.
Markham's a bit older. He maybe had a chance to know, but it's not in his wheelhouse of knowledge. So we're back at the top of the order again. Tova.
Well, yeah, he's just biding his time. Sirik is just biding his time. Getting better set up on things now that he's not so rushed after getting there. And Tova's just about to the gate.
Yep.
He's just going to hang around at the back of the party waiting.
So you will make it to the gate this turn.
Okay.
Next turn is kind of your first turn in the thick of things behind the door. Annika, you want a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Jasper, you're on deck.
So, do I get to the gates this turn?
You will reach the gates this turn.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else you can do.
So I can use my action to like climb up on top of the wall, so I can look down
You would use your action and dash to get
to get to the
this
gate.
far.
Okay,
I feel like I'm being pretty generous. That's like 1,000 feet.
that's fair.
It is a 12-second dash. Yep.
I am cool with that. So I get to the gate. Next turn, I can probably get up.
Next turn, you'll be able. You're at the gate. You can hear the splintering of the wood each time those giants are moving against the door.
Come up beside my other character. What's going on? Ogric is
You see adventurers starting to arrive at the door.
yeah, she sees the fresh faces she saw yesterday, and she's like, I certainly hope you have a certain set of skills to handle this. And she readies her warhammer in case something comes in through the door.
Okay. Jasper, Ginny, you're on deck.
So Jasper has finished helping trying to barricade the doors, and he's scurried up.
You haven't. Well, I guess you got the feline movement, don't you? So yeah, you can climb up to the top there.
Yeah, so he scurries up the wall. Looking over the edge, he casts Bane on the 2 giants and a 3rd wolf if it's within 30
Well,
feet.
how many guys? 3? Yeah. If you center it on one, you can hit 3 guys. What is the save? Will?
It says 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within 30 feet, so it's not like a...
Yep.
So as well, if anyone
The 2
else...
at the door.
The 2 at the door for sure. That's why I was asking if there's a 3rd.
Is there a wolf near the door?
No. Not within 30, because he's up 15 feet to start
Okay.
with.
So the 2 at the door, I cast Bane on them, and that's a charisma of 14.
Charisma 14.
And
1 fails. 1 does not.
So then that's a D4 that they subtract from their attack rolls or saving throws. So that's all Jasper does because he's preparing to start helping shoot out across the palisades. So Jasper's just kind of scurried around.
Well, once everybody gets there, I'm going to pull
Pull
that.
that. And,
We're going to zoom out a little bit and draw.
Okay.
What is the sheriff doing?
sorry, sheriff is
Still me.
he's sending a few of the guards to the other gates just to pass the message along to start barricading them all. Everyone keep defending our town as to your last dying breath. We need to save this place from the giants.
So the remaining archers at the top of the wall take off. Some of them go this way, some of them go that way. They're going to run the length of the wall and get to the other 2 entrances.
And he is going to 13, 16 to hit that giant, the main giant.
Same one?
Same one, yeah.
Okay. 16 does hit.
3 damage.
Okay. Pepper him with another arrow. Ginny with me on deck.
I'm going to try and find a ladder or staircase to get up to the top of the wall.
So you use your dash action. Dash action. Thank you. And you make it to the wall, and you can see that there's a big ladder going up because there's kind of a tower on each side, and then there's a ladder leading up the exterior of it that lets you get onto the embattlements from the top there. It does take all of your movement action to get this far, so you won't be able to climb on this round. But once again, like you see, there's a few soldiers here. You can see the dwarf who met you at the gate, and you can hear just the horrible sound that wood is making.
As a bonus action, I'd like to drink my potion of celerity, the one of my brews, noxious brews.
Sounds good.
Increase my dexterity by 3 and decrease disadvantage on all wisdom saving throws.
It doesn't seem wise.
No.
It's pretty quick.
How about Sir Niffle?
He would like to do the same.
He's also
Can I
drinking
go-
your potion.
Celerity?
No, he's just going to go up as far as he can.
Yeah, he'll make it up, and he's kind of probably just a few steps ahead of you, but in the same position. It is the Frost Giant's turn. I guess I have to see if I... Nope. The main Frost Giant screams out again, "We demand you give us what we want!" And he signals the other 2 giants to strike the door again. The pine log that was bracing the doors on the inside shatters.
Oh, that changes what I'm doing.
Even with disadvantage.
Oh.
Or,
They rolled with advantage because there was 2 of them, one helping the other.
Well, I'm glad I didn't climb the wall yet.
The doors, the log itself breaks and half of it falls and rolls. You guys narrowly avoid being crushed by it. Several hundred pounds. This was no small feat. The door doesn't swing open readily. There's a bunch of carts and stuff that are stuck there. But if the giants were able to smash the logs, odds are they're going to be able to break and push those carts out of the way. The winter wolves, one of them, because it sees its master getting shot at, who's up at the top of the wall?
Jinx.
and Markham.
And
Duvessa.
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 Can I get dexterity rolls?
Rolls or saves?
Saves.
That's a 15. Either way.
That's a 21. And 7.
Ooh.
Who got the 7?
Mark 'em.
Those who have failed take 18 points of cold damage. And those who have passed take 8. Who wants to know if they passed or failed?
I'm gonna assume that I passed.
12 is the dexterity
There
pass.
we go. 18 and 8?
Fail is an 18.
That would
Pass
be
is an
18 and
8.
9,
Or
right?
9, sorry.
Okay. Just checking, because Devesta collapses.
She is unconscious
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
at 0 hit points. How's the sheriff doing?
Oh, he's hurt.
That's a handle having to it.
He's hurt.
Having
He's
played
gone to
NPC.
one knee and
Done.
he's chilled, but he's fine.
The speaker of the town has collapsed beside you.
Albrecht goes,
You can see this as well with your Sirac. It's not an easy name. The other winter wolf tries to slam its large body into the doors as well. And the one door pushes wide open. The wheels on the cart, because we just pushed sideways, shatter as the whole thing slides. The huge body of the winter wolf falling through the door. It'll be prone as it comes in. I'm going to pull the...
does he get into melee range of me? Because I was holding an action, ready for my warhammer.
Sure.
Yeah.
And who wants to be my drawer today? Somber,
Not
do you
hit him.
want to be my drawer?
Sure.
The gate is 15 feet wide. So let's make it 20 feet wide, so each door is 10 feet. The street itself will be 30 feet wide. Zoom it out! And then we will get Jasper to zoom out. On
All right.
direct request of Tech Goblin.
Right. We've got the door there, and then we've got what, sorry?
The street itself will be 30 feet wide.
Okay.
And you can put little buildings on either side, however you want to do it. So,
Where's Sir John?
Sir John is
He's on the left side. He's over here.
Yeah, he's in the stable here. Yeah.
That's a permanent marker.
Yeah, it is.
It's not his.
It's not my map.
Not your map.
I have put the permanent markers away. I have seen that happen before. It's funny.
And you said the towers.
Let's go. Towers were where, sir?
Yeah, little circular towers on either side of the door, and they probably attach to those buildings. Yeah. Then you would have your walkway above those. So, Ren, I'm going to get you to place my winter wolves and my giants. I'm gonna hand those to you. The blue ones are the giants. So just put the giants are outside still. They've been banging on the gates.
I love that.
Are they intimidating at all?
A little bit.
And one of the wolves will be inside the door. Now I'll get you guys to place.
Oh, and then that one is giant
Where's the second wolf?
wolf that blasted the gate.
Yeah, the little ones are the wolves because they're large. The big ones are the huge frost giants. And all the little guys, that's you.
Yeah.
So if you want to put your NPCs on with a meeple, and then you can use your figurines for yourself.
Somebody put the light blue meeple right in front of that winter wolf.
Right there?
Yeah, and then somebody wants to move Annika up towards that too.
Where's
Your
your
tiny
black
dog.
character? Where's?
Where's she's
He's
off?
not-
Oh, she's off somewhere else.
She's off somewhere
Probably on
else.
the wall
Okay.
somewhere.
Purple one.
Oh, that's my extra.
'Kay.
So I should have it here instead. I just couldn't reach it.
Yeah, no, she's off. Trying to help people in the town.
Right.
And where was the one that you had that's down?
She's right there.
Oh, she's. Oh,
On
okay.
top of the.
On top of the wall, down.
That's what I was asking.
Do you want to switch it for blues?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Where's your?
All right. She's a fancy one now.
She's the speaker of the town. She gets the premium meeple.
There we go.
So that was their turn. You did have a held action, you said, with your Warhammer.
I did not hit him. A 6 does not hit, I assume.
No. Do you get advantage on things that are prone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you want to try taking that?
Let's try that again.
Do
Does
better.
13 hit?
Isn't that a 6 as well?
No, that's a 9.
It's a 9? Oh, because that would have been funny. A 13 actually does hit.
Yay!
woohoo!
Oh no, that's
No,
the
that's
other
the
one.
light blue
Yes,
meeple.
that's the other one. There's too many characters. I'm confused.
And she was doing it two-handed.
Oh, versatile.
For 4 points of damage.
Bonk.
Whack!
And that means it is now Ren's turn.
Okie dokie. So there's only one gate open. Can I see?
That you're aware of. Oh, you
Both sides are open. It's
mean
been
both
broken
sides
open.
have been cracked and can swing freely, but only one side is swung open.
Open.
Now's the time to break out that wall of force. I know you got it in you.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast sleep
What?
on
The wolf?
Oh,
Goodbye, Tech Goblin.
Now.
Bye!
Our Tech Goblin has to go do Thanksgiving things.
But this is in the future, so maybe not.
But it's going to get shown again in the past.
Ooh.
23.
23 hit points.
No, 23 to. It's an attack, isn't it?
No sleep?
No.
no,
Sleep
sleep
is
is
just
just roll the.
instantaneous.
With
Yeah.
sleep, you roll a certain number of d8s,
Oh, yeah.
and any creature with fewer than that hit points
2 more.
is affected.
He's gonna drop. Is it any creature or any enemy? I forget that.
Enemy.
Okay.
You get to designate.
Okay,
Oh, so
cool.
you could choose an ally if you were really awful.
25.
So none of the creatures seem to be affected.
Okay. Worth a shot.
Sad ball.
Yeah.
Sad trombone. So yeah, the creatures have a lot.
Lot of hit points.
Belladora.
She went off.
Yeah,
to,
she is at
And she's
the house.
talking to the little children and asking the children, "What's wrong?"
He's still inside. Something happened in the house went kapow, and then Mom was yelling at us to get outside, but she never came back with us. You can see dust and stuff rolling out of the front door of the house, which is wide open.
I run into the house to see if I can find their mother.
I'm going to get you to roll a perceptigation.
Receptigation?
It's a good one. Means you get to use both.
You can use
Modifiers.
whichever is higher.
Love it.
Investigation?
Okay.
She's lying.
13.
No, I haven't got yet.
So you run in and you can see that the house
Really
is in
slow.
disarray. You would have come into what's like the equivalent of a family room, and there's a giant boulder laying in the middle of it. You can see the path that it's taken through the ceiling and walls in the upper floor. Looking towards where the kitchen would be, you can see lots of debris where parts of the first floor have collapsed in, and you can hear a muffled cry coming from that area.
So I go towards that area to see.
Okay, so using the rest of your movement, you move up there and you can see a hand sticking out from underneath some of the rubble, and she's obviously still alive. The hand is moving. It's making very panicked actions.
Oh, okay.
There's cries of anguish and panic coming from under the debris.
Okay, I try to get her out from underneath the debris.
Make a strength athletics roll, please.
I'm not strong enough.
It's going to be a sad side story.
Oh no.
Or triumphant underdog rescue. You never know. So you try to force and push the debris
Debris
It's
off.
not-
It's way too heavy.
You can feel it just slightly shift, but you can't. It's just not moving enough for you. You're trying to make sure you don't hurt the person underneath as well. And so that was your action.
Yeah.
Samber.
All right, so Samber is, he's running, he's dashing as fast as he can. He's going to get to about there, and then he's going to bonus action Step of the Wind because he's got to go faster. So we're going to whip into the livery here, grab a couple of nice bags that are filled with just as close as you can get to turpentine, and still be vaguely edible.
I was gonna say, are you getting rid of your special reserve?
And then I think he's like diving out the nearest window because it's too long to get back to the door.
Roll me in dexterity acrobatics. Is that a thing?
It is. That is 17.
Out through the window, lands, gets up, didn't spill.
So he's got a couple of big, wine skins, and who is light blue? Meeple?
That is the
Ulrich.
dwarf. The dwarven woman who greeted you.
Right. She's busy. Okay.
I don't know if she wants to drink with you right now.
No. I think it's going to be a Ren, catch! And whip one of these giant bags at him.
Okay.
Athletics to see if he catches.
Do athletics or acrobatics?
Catching, probably athletics.
Oh, hey.
Surprise me, Ren.
It mostly hits you, and you catch it off of yourself.
Oh.
You didn't botch, so it's not like it pops on your beak.
Why are you giving me this?
Douse them with it! And Duvessa is going to go ahead and make a death save. Remembering that time that her a mother taught her just how amazing she was at negotiation. Imagining the tavern where she talked a guy out of burning it down because he was a bad man, and she was amazing.
Okay, I gave you advantage on that
That's awesome.
for breaking out the memories that flash in front of you.
Nice.
So that was Sander. We're back to the top of the order, Tova.
Well, Sirac is going to, as he sees the lady of the town fall, he's going to run up to her. Like, he's going to take both his movements, one to get there and one to get up.
All right.
So it is a 15-foot climb
Yeah.
to
Well,
get
if
up
he's,
there.
if he's moving and dashing.
So he's
Yeah.
got 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah, so he's going to tend to her as soon as he can. So that'll probably be next round.
Yeah.
You've used your action to get up there. You get up there and you can see she's got like frost on her skin. It looks like something that's been left in the freezer too long.
Ooh.
Freezer burnt town speaker.
I,
Don't eat.
yeah, probably not a good idea.
Not numbers.
Not numbers.
And what is Tova doing?
Tova is going to use Firebolt on the direwolf.
The one that's in there and prone?
Yes, the
Okay.
one
So you do have advantage.
Does a 18 hit it?
Indubitably.
Nice. And it is 2d10.
Give you the
Since we're-
second D10.
The level 5.
This fool.
Let's mention double damage because it's gonna crisp
That is a
up
total
nice.
of 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Gonna burn some fur.
It smells of burnt fur. The firebolt hits the dog. It's enough heat to melt all the frost that's stuck in its fur and melt some of the fur. The dog yips a bit.
Bark.
It is not appreciating.
Bork.
Being roasted alive.
Bork.
Rogue,
bork,
speak.
bork.
Annika, you go on a 17. Jasper, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm going to move up to that burning wolf.
I wonder if our viewers can hear the dog running around.
Most likely.
That's the wolf
Yeah.
trying to get up off the floor.
Super ferocious.
No, it's okay, Tech Goblin.
And
That goblin left. That's the imp.
That's
That's the end.
the tech him. I'm going to hit the
prone.
prone wolf with my longsword.
Do it with advantage.
With advantage.
It's lying down.
It's prone.
It is prone. Yes.
Make it hurt.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
Double 19.
That counts as a
Double
20, right?
19.
Wow.
That would be like a 25.
Do you have the expanded critical?
No, do not have expanded critical.
But it hits.
Does it count as a giant?
No, it is not a giant.
Dang.
It is a large monstrosity. Yeah, like me in the morning.
Again, so much to work with, but we can't.
No. For 11 points of slashing damage.
Max damage.
And I will do my second attack against it as well.
He gets a extra D10. You get a second attack.
You need help, man?
I use
No, no, we
Well,
don't.
it does a 14 hit it?
Yes.
it does.
I
Oh.
forgot about that.
The winter wolves don't wear any kind of armor.
So that does
I suppose.
7
that
points
is just
of damage.
foolish of those animals.
Right?
Okay, so yeah, you slash and cut. The thick hide of the winter wolf does it. You cut away a good chunk of the fur and you slash it and it's bleeding. The red of the blood is soaking through the fur so fast.
And I turn to Ogrek and I say, stand fast. You can do this. And she's going to take her Warhammer attack against it as well.
That
Ooh.
hits.
And she will hit it very well as well for the 22. And she will do, because she's doing it two-handed. So she's going to do 6 points of damage.
Okay. The warhammer slams and you can hear the wolf like puking out air. She knocks some of the wind out of it.
Delightful.
That was 17. Jasper, Ginny, you're up next.
So Jasper's still pretty chilled. And he's gonna take a shot at that wolf as well. He sees that everyone's kind of hitting it pretty hard, and
Dog pile.
yep, pretty much. And you know, being a kitty, he understands.
Oh, so this is a hate crime. Just make a note of that. Also guilty of hate crimes.
16 to hit.
16 will hit. Or are you casting a spell?
No, crossbow.
Oh, I
It's
thought I heard the
broadcasting
duck.
spell.
5 plus the sneak attack damage. 8, 9 damage.
The winter wolf is bloodied. The crossbow bolt pierces another pristine patch of fur, and blood leaks out and makes what looks like the Japanese flag on his flank. For those of you who don't know, it's like white with a big red dot.
Markham looks over at Duvessa. Sees that, is it Sarah?
There's one of the healers from the temple there.
Yeah, so he sees that the healer's there. He yells at the healer, "Get her out of here! Get her back to the
Palace.
yeah, the town, whatever.
Speaker's Palace. Or
Speaker's Palace. Yep, get her back to the Speaker's Palace and take care of her, or find someone to do it for you."
Well, I just got here.
Yeah.
Assessing the situation.
Yep. And he take.
It's okay. Stuff happens during D&D.
It does. It does. Yeah, so he's gonna take a shot at the one that he's been shooting at. This is this one, I assume.
The leader one? Yep.
Yeah. 9 to hit.
9 does not hit the frost giant.
Okay.
The bolt goes wide and disappears into the snow off the side of the trail. Ginny.
Ginny,
Life has gotten more interesting down here on the path.
it has. That white wolf is fairly bloodied.
The winter wolf is bloodied.
I think the winter wolf needs to be more bloodied, and she will run her sword on her hand, or poke it, I guess, because it's pokey, and imbue it with a lightning charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit. Try
With
to
advantage.
with advantage, right prone. Oh, nat 20.
Oh!
Never got a nat 20 on the die before. This is so nice.
No, you have.
Oh, have I?
Yeah,
I
but
did
it was on the
once.
dwarfs.
Yes.
That's true.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
like
devastated.
Yeah.
you were quite unhappy
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
No, it was awful.
So what's your maximum damage?
Okay. Oh my goodness. So 1d8 plus 7, so 15 plus my
Your lightning?
Yeah, 4, and that is a 6 now, so 21 is my max damage.
Now roll it all again.
Oh, so fun. 8 plus 7 piercing, so 15 more.
So 36.
That would be it.
What happens?
Well, this tiny little dynamo with white hair is going to skewer her hand, and suddenly her sword erupts with cackling blue energy, and she races towards the winter wolf, and can't reach a lot, but that head's really low, so she takes her skewer and turns it backwards, and she goes smack right into the eyeball.
And it slides through the resistance, like the beast is trying to get up, and you stab all the way through, and then it stops and it slides down your skewer. And leave the disc to denote where the body is, but give me that meeple is done.
Yes.
You kill. I don't like my meeple. You have dispatched the winter wolf. Don't worry, it's got buddies and they're about to go.
Oh, but I have
Is
2
the-
attacks.
Oh.
So should I get to go again?
If there's anything within range,
You
potentially.
move 4.
Oh, I can only move 1 more space. I think I shall stay.
Stab it again and again.
Yeah, I will stab it again.
Ginny, it's okay. It's dead.
The rage has taken over.
Just to make sure.
The Blood Knight is working on taking a level of barbarian.
No, she will call it quits for that, and then she'll
Do a 5 foot more.
and then she'll stop there. I don't have any weapons I can throw or anything, so
Nope.
moving on.
Oh.
Nycliffe though will 1, 2, and pop over here and see if he can fire at this number 3 giant.
You can certainly attempt it.
That's not a good attempt. That's a 12.
A 12 does not hit the giants. The giants are wearing armor, so the crossbow bolt probably banks off of a piece of the armor and deflects out into the
It's
field.
actually
so
an 8. I used the wrong stat, so it's even worse.
that's even less hitty. Now it is my turn. The lead frost giant blows his horn again. And throughout the city, you can hear stones strike as 9 more boulders slam into various places around the city. None of them strike very close. You guys are right at the edge, so they're all in the center. I am going to roll again because not all of you are here in the center. Belladora is okay. She's inside the house and she can hear the strikes.
That story doesn't need to be any more sad.
No.
Oh, it's about to get sadder.
The giant number 3 is going to push in through the doors.
Is that blue giant?
No, it's the great one.
Gray giant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is going to, because it can kind of go underneath of the doors,
And then it's stopped by
and then it's
Sir Neil,
stopped by Sir Neil, yeah.
whatever his name is.
Is it though?
9/11.
No, technically, yes.
Okay, he has to do an action if he wants to go all the way through.
What's your armor class, Sir Nyla?
It is 18.
The second attack misses you.
Yes.
The first attack hits you,
No.
dealing 25 points of damage.
Oh!
His great axe swings through the air and slams into your body, leaving a mighty gash across it. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm up.
You
I'm
still,
okay.
still conscious?
No, I'm good.
You're not conscious?
I'm conscious. I'm good.
Okay.
Still got lots of hit points.
Frost Giant number
Ish.
2 is going to, because it can squeeze through that entrance,
Yeah.
it doesn't get to move its entire distance. Move it forward just inside. So its entire body, yeah, perfect.
Okay.
You killed my wolf! Except it says it in giant. So
Which
it's
I cannot understand.
so much deeper and angrier.
Is he going after Ginny?
And about to slam its great axe into Ginny.
I give him disadvantage because he's attacking a target other than me within. Ginny's within 5 feet, or did you move?
No, she moved.
Oh, Ginny!
She moved.
Oh.
What's your armor class, Ginny?
19.
15 doesn't hit. 20 hits.
Oh, little squishy me.
The great axe, the first one, you can see it. It like slices into the dirt, leaving a big gouge in the earth, and then it spins around and it comes right back down and catches you in the shoulder, dealing a massive 25 damage.
Ooh.
And
I'm
Ginny's in
sure
trouble.
you grunted a little ouchier than that. So all 3 have gone. My winter wolf, there's no place it can move.
Yeah, it's
Tries
gates,
climbing a
gates
tower.
pretty filled up.
It is going to try to breathe. Well, no, it doesn't want to hit the frost giant in front of it. It is going to try to jump the tower. It backs
What?
up and is going to try jumping.
It sees a kitty. It wants a kitty.
Go get that cat.
Delicious kitty.
They are 30 feet high walls. It slams its. So put it in front of the tower. It slams into the base of the tower, well, midway up the tower, and shakes the entire building. Ren is not here. Sandberg.
All right. So, okay, let's focus on this giant. Let's go one at a time, I guess. That seems to make more sense. So Samber's going to scooch up. 2, 3, 4. He's going to whip the bag up against the giant to break it onto him, dousing him in as
Roll.
near as kerosene as we can
Roll an
get.
attack.
You betcha.
Oh.
That is, I mean, I just have to hit him. It's a 13.
That'll hit him. Because you're not really
He's
doing any damage.
big
You're just
and,
trying
I mean-
to slap him with a wet bag.
Yeah. Bursting all over his pants because that's about as high as I'm getting. And then, I guess take a shot at his knee. That's a thing we can do. 23 will hit.
That'll hit.
10 damage. So he punches right into the side of
That's
his
number
knee.
2.
Then he's gonna swing around it. We're gonna flurry of blows and take another 2 shots at him. One's a crit, and the other one will hit. So the crit's going to do 10 and 17 damage on the crit. The regular one does 8.
You
Beautiful.
decimate that guy.
And then, because I move 4, I've got. Let's go. 1 up on this guy. 2. I'm going to try and jump up onto this tower. Climbing up the dead wolf, jumping up, and
Are
then.
you able to move up vertical surfaces as a monkey?
No, but I mean, dead wolf, other stuff sitting on there. Maybe I'll just grab onto some ladders and stuff and
Roll in acrobatics.
acrobatics. That's probably something I can do. Nope, it definitely is not something I can do. That's a nat 1. So he climbs up the
Trip over the body of the wolf, and you're just kind of
Absolutely. It's
Which
it's
is-
head down between the tower and the wolf.
You don't even make it away.
When you saw you weren't doing well, wouldn't you have been inspired to do better?
I really wouldn't. Nope.
So, Ginny,
That comes later.
the giant that attacked you had Bane on it, and I apologize. When I rolled my d4,
Oh.
it didn't hit you. Because it rolled a -4.
So assuming Samber falls prone, Samber stands back up because Samber's boss.
Thank you for pain.
Because Samber doesn't stay prone.
So we are going to, Ren does have a turn here. Ren will get to go when we come back, and then we'll go to the top of the order. I think Ren is just tending to the supper foods.
Nibbles.
So we will take a brief 12-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll see what's happening here with our giants. Tech Goblin, did you want to star wipe us?
Hey, Tech Goblin, why are you smiling at me like that? What's that big red button do? What have you done? Why do I look like a dog? This isn't funny! Okay, I'm sorry about the joke. Say my lines. That was episode 15 of Moose Jaw Gamers and No Good Rolls, Just Good Role Playing. It was recorded while streaming on Twitch. Check out their channel for live streams. Please like and subscribe here and on Twitch. You can see the continuation of their adventure in about a week's time. Now change me back! Oh.